She defied the odds, beating out 455 other contestants on Netflix's Squid Game: The Challenge, and she's now traveling across the country for a brand new project. I'm so excited to be speaking with Squid Game: The Challenge winner, Mai Whelan. Mai, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me today.
Yes. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me. Now, we obviously have to talk about Squid Game, so let's get to that first. Why did you kind of initially want to be a part of this experiment?
I always like challenges, and when I watched the show, I didn't feel comfortable watching it because I hate horror flicks, and so it's gory. But after my husband pressed on for me to watch it, and I got addicted, and I binge watched for 2 days. And when he saw the casting call for the challenge, like, okay, he said, honey, you should do this. And, all right, I didn't waste any minute, and I did the video and submitted it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you were just like, whatever, let's just see what happens. I love that approach. Now, honestly, from the viewer perspective, this seemed like one of the most intense reality competition series that I've ever really watched. So I want to know from your perspective, kind of what was it like actually playing this game?
It was very stressful, even from day one, and having sitting through playing the mental game for 3 weeks, I was like at the end of my rope because when I saw the last game of rock paper scissors, I was happy. A lot of people, who's watching the show was disappointed, but for me, it was like, oh, it's the happiest game I have to play because there's no mental game. It's just like no strategy. It's just like chance, 50-50.
Yeah, I actually like that you bring that up, the rock, paper, scissors at the end, because it was kind of controversial for the viewership. However, I kind of feel like I also liked it like you're saying. I think it kind of went along with the unexpectedness of what Skid Game was bringing you guys consistently. So I'm curious, did you actually think you had a shot in winning when you were out there? Or maybe at what point when you were there, did you actually think like, okay, no, I really can do this. I really can take this all?
I never thought myself that I won, even, when I was, advancing along on each game. But I try to be humble, and I said, you know what, just take one game at a time, and then just play it along and see where it goes. But I never have any, future say, oh, I'm going to win this game. Even when during the interview they said, are you going to win? Are you going to celebrate? Because now you're in top three. I said, no, I'm not going to celebrate until I'm number one.
Yeah.
And so at the end, and you saw the show, I was screaming. It's like, now I can celebrate.
Yeah, you can celebrate once it's finished. I love that. Now, also, I feel like one thing that was really edited kind of well about this show was a lot of the backstories of contestants. And it seemed like a lot of the contestants, including yourself, were kind of doing like deep dives into childhood and kind of your journey throughout life and those kinds of things. So what would you say you maybe learned about yourself just on like a human level while competing on the show?
So what I learned was that during the 3 weeks of in a confined space, I think the human aspect, we have nowhere else to express our feelings because we're so stressed. And so we open ourselves up to our contestant, our players, and become friends and become family. So when we express our true self, it is what we felt at the time because we have nobody to talk to. Those are the people that you know communicate with 24/7. So that's what I've learned, that you can make friendship in the amount of time that's given, instead of in a real world, like you take 2 years, 3 to 5 years, but in real time, on stage, on camera at all times, friendship can form under just 24 hours.
Yeah. Any specific advice you'd give to someone that maybe is interested in competing in this show in the future?
My advice is stay humble, and keep focused, and also keep an element of surprise, because you don't want to let people know everything about you or your strategy or your fear, because they play on your fear and then they're going to get you at the end. But just play along each day, and just be cordial and be respectful with other people. I think that comes a long way when you respect someone, and that how you can move on to the next game. I
Yeah.
mean, you have to do it in natural and organic way too, not just a fake.
Yes, absolutely. You have to be yourself. I feel like that's incredibly sound advice. Now, let's move forward to kind of present day. You're working on this really cool project. So why don't you tell our viewers what exactly this is?
Oh, I can't wait to tell you about My Mother, My show. So right now we're still shopping for networks, but I just got done with a 5 weeks road show, touring around the United States, interviewing small nonprofit organizations to bring awareness, also to highlight their hard work and dedication to make a nonprofit work to make, to save lives, to improve lives. And I think that's the pillar of support, donate, and also volunteer for a small nonprofit organization.
Yeah, why is nonprofit work so important to you?
Because I have come at a young age to I want to help people.
Hmm.
I want to save animal. I want to save the environment. And I was very fortunate to have a platform to express my passion through those three causes. And I think that's what our world needs today. It's for change.
Yeah, we definitely need more of that. Now, I know just about a week ago you got to make a visit right here in Springfield to Eden Village. So tell me about your visit to the 417.
Oh, it was amazing. I couldn't believe how they transform, you know, a homeless person into a community where
Hmm.
they can feel safe and not to be, judged. And they're always like a community of love and caring. And the story that I heard from the homeless people that I visited, it's touched. It really was emotional, and I couldn't help but I want to reach out and just hold him because he was deserted, when he needed people to support him. And so Eden Village is amazing to take them all in, and give them a home and give them a sense of um, a sense of self and a sense of worth and respect. And I love that about Eden Village.
Yeah, absolutely. Humanizing these people, showing them that they really are humans too. I think it's an
Right.
incredible organization and resource we have here in Springfield. Now, what do you kind of hope that maybe people take away once this project is released? What do you hope they take away after seeing it?
I hope people take away from, to visit the nonprofit, volunteer because they need to volunteer,
Hmm.
and also bring awareness that there are so many dedicated, human beings to make an organization work to give back to the community. And I think people should take advantage of that and just to um, and support them because they need all the support they can get.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now, Mai, aside from obviously winning Squid Game the challenge and also having your Mother Mai project coming out very soon, anything else coming up for you that you're excited about that you could tease for our viewers?
Yes, so I have a memoir coming up, just from my life and how I get to the Squid Game, the challenge, and all of that. The memoir it reflects all my experiences and struggles to make who I am today. To able to tell these people that anything can happen in your life.
Yeah, I love that, and I'll look forward to reading that memoir. So, Mai, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. This has been an absolute joy, and congrats on everything that's coming your way. We're excited for everything that you're doing.
Thank you so much for having me today.